Paul adopts a present perspective based on God's promise of a future reality. Because he says in verse 18, I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that has been revealed, that is to be revealed to us. Some translations are in us, either works, and both are true. Revealed to us, revealed in us. And you can't receive comfort from this verse without some appreciation of the coming of glory that awaits us in eternity on the new earth when we're with Jesus and God's people. So a parallel passage would be 2 Corinthians 4:17, where Paul says, this light and momentary affliction is preparing for us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison. In other words, there is a direct connection between our present sufferings and our future glory. And by the way, it's royalty who are people who receive glory, and God doesn't want us to receive it unless we're worthy of receiving it. And the only way we're worthy of receiving it is if we're Christ-like and we're humble and we're servants. And so he uses this life to prepare us to be the people we will be for all eternity. So you say, God, there's no purpose in my suffering. I could take suffering if there was a purpose in it. But he says there is a purpose in it. To work in you Christ-likeness, to work all things together for your good. And don't pit the glory of God against your good. The two go hand in hand. God does work all things together to good for his glory, but that's not what this passage says. It's that he works all things together for our good, for our personal good. Yes, we will be better for everything we will have experienced in this life, including the toughest times. And when Paul said light and momentary troubles, just sometimes read 2 Corinthians chapter 11 to find out what those light and momentary troubles were in Paul's life. I mean, the shipwrecks, the beatings, going without food and clothes and sleep, being stoned in the first century sense of that term, all of the things that he went through, and then he's writing from jail, rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. Look at verse 19, for the creation waits with eager longing for the revealing of the children of God. What's going to be revealed? Our true identity as God's children, bearing a likeness to our Father, who will be righteous rulers of the earth. And Jesus said in Matthew 13, the righteous will shine like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. And it starts here and now.